Welcome to Personality Assessments, a summary of personal testings and workplace. What is a personality assessment? It's a tool designed to evaluate the traits, values, interests, and attitudes while determining the characteristics and worldview of the individual. There are various tools used to assess personality, such as logic, theory, and data reduction method. The goal is to collect data in a short time utilizing the instruments. These assessments were used primarily in clinical settings. There has been much controversy in past years as these tests were used to determine certain aspects for job placements. There are challenges that still exist, such as faking unsolved reports. Therefore, to increase validity, consideration in reconstructing the context is necessary. We, as individuals, assume to know ourselves at best. However, like many situations, the tendency to identify what is reality and true is often used interchangeably. What we feel we know may not always reflect accurately in a self-assessment, and more importantly, responders are not knowing how accurate the results are as well. Let's move on to the selection process entailing the Big Five. The application of personality assessment requires the measurement of the Big Five, such as neuroticism, extroversion, openness, agreeableness, and conscientiousness. In a more recent study, the Big Five was highly recommended in sorting personalities in the fairest comprehensive manner. The selection process includes job proficiency, training proficiency measures, post-training and work samples to include length of time, managerial, and professional aspects. Personality is a combination of behaviors, actions, and characteristics. However, it also is consistent in our patterns of thinking. While managing personality on a day-to-day basis, we show different types such as extroversion, optimism. Therefore, as we continue to change, the Big Five continues to develop. Research indicates that the Big Five model have been studied and developed further over time to include more culture and other sources that are not attached, such as, for example, neuroticism, which represents emotional stress, anxiety, depression, anger, and vulnerability. Other assessments, in addition to the Big Five main theory, is the industry-based learning, IBL for short, which allows students to flourish and utilize their skills. Very similar to internship programs, it has been proven useful in providing guidance and world views. The IBL assessment has also proven to play an integral role in determining achievements. The IBL assessment program has 5 criteria. Let's take a look at these individually. Competition for placements, suitability for placements, appropriate supervision, accurate assessment, assessment tools and techniques being used currently. Students utilizing these skills during placement allows real-life strategies to occur on each level. The students have an opportunity to engage and interact while learning lifelong skills. Integrity test. Integrity tests are used to screen for new applicants as well as keeping current employees honest. As mentioned in the previous slide, the integrity tests in screening applicants debate continues regarding the level of accuracy, but when used properly, it can be an extremely useful tool in evaluating an individual that may be a potential candidate for job position. measuring personality and ethical decisions. Now that we have discussed assessment issues concerning administering various aspects of the test continues. More importantly, topics such as discrimination and inadequate use may deny someone with qualifications and opportunity. Is there a link between personality assessments and ethical decisions? According to research, ethical decisions are based on the behavior and integrity of the individual. Measuring integrity includes the process of the Big Five personalities and a call to review outcomes that are not necessarily right or wrong. It is also important to understand that while measuring integrity, there are various models used in measuring personality and cognitive abilities. Our goal is to create factors that are related to how employment decisions are made and whether that individual is able to comprehend and fulfill work responsibilities under the hypotheses that age and cognitive abilities may have a differentiation. As organizations grow, the need for more employees are inevitable and vacant spots will need to be fulfilled, particularly for advanced positions. Therefore, in order to screen vast amounts of employees, organizations have relied on technology as part of the selection process. The advantage of technology used eliminates bias and allows more of a thorough screening based on culture and environment. We have now concluded our slideshow. In closing, the development of personality assessments is viable for our community and organizations' well-being. Although there are various components out there, the Big Five personality tests allow a fluid organized process in addition to the use of technology for career transitions, whereas the goal is to specifically identify the best candidate for the job.